If I haven't met you yet, my name is Nikki Shoemaker. I'm excited to share a few minutes with you about a new way to share Young Living, and it's called a pop-in party. So specifically, it's a 15-minute pop-in party. So I took some notes and I want to just make sure that I'm covering everything. So you might see me reading, but I want to make sure that I go over everything as quickly and concisely as possible. So we are all obviously busy mamas, busy women, busy caretakers. Many of us literally just have time to watch short little videos, right? While we're putting on our makeup, prepping the kids' lunches, waiting in carpool, in between meetings at work. This is life, right? So the idea of a pop-in party is a quick first time exposure for new people that are not yet a part of Young Living of your top 5 Young Living products. I know it might be kind of hard. If you're like me, I have many products that our family loves and uses every single month. But yes, this is like your top 5, because more than that can really feel overwhelming to people. I know it would me. So maybe you have a certain theme for the products for this pop-in party. Maybe it's sleep or kids or stress or your skin or a non-toxic home, okay? Anything like that, that's an idea. I want you to think of it like you're in a store and you see an end cap that is really well put together and cute and eye-catching, and it just has a few easy to grab items that everyone can use, okay? So you just wanna think about this pop-in party as short, sweet, and simple, okay? Okay, so let's talk about how it works. So your upline leader or expert is going to do the 15-minute video, and we'll talk about why here in just a minute. So you're going to schedule with them the date and time for this pop-in party. The goal here is to share Young Living with new customers and to help current customers get their orders paid for and or create residual income streams for them, okay? So you will create a Facebook group first. So you'll create the Facebook group, make a first post in the group welcoming people, and let them know that the video is happening on a certain date and time that was picked. You'll also let them know that the event will stay open for 48 hours, okay? This is key because it creates a sense of urgency for people to order. And they can ask questions during that time of what products would be best for them. Because how many times have you been invited to something that might not have an end date and it literally just gets pushed aside, right? With anything, you wanna make sure that you have a certain amount of time. 48 hours is plenty of time for people to pop in for 15 minutes to get in on the party. Also, a little side note, if you're not on Facebook or if your group of people that you are connecting with is not on Facebook, think about all the other areas that are off of Facebook that you could do something like this. I thought about Marco Polo. There's different GroupMe apps that you could use for something like this in the exact same way. Think about the people that you are messaging and what connects best with them, and then create something just like that in a platform that works for them. Okay, so you can also do some giveaways for people who are ordering and participating in the event during that 48-hour time period, and even offer a giveaway for once they've reached a certain amount ordered during the event. I think it's smart to set a goal of around $500, so 500 PV that is ordered during an event, and that's just a good goal for you as the customer or you as the one that is trying to help a customer start sharing through an event like this. So 500 PV, I think is doable and just a good goal to shoot for. If it's more than that, if it's like 1,000 PV, you could do another giveaway for that as well. Okay, so let's see. The main thing here is there's not many posts. So you're gonna create the group, you're gonna do a few posts that we have scripts for, but the main event is that 15-minute video. Just focusing on that. The scripts, there are scripts for the invites, the posts, and the follow-ups. They're all provided in a document that we can send to you. Okay, so why have an expert teach the 15-minute video? So as a mom, I talk with my kids a lot about, like, we have different conversations, right? We all do. In the car, in the kitchen, you're having conversations, you're sharing what you know about maybe nutrition or clothing styles or music, whatever. Many times it literally just goes right over their head, or they're like, okay, mom, because they're just used to us talking, right? But if someone else, like a cousin or an aunt or a new friend, reminds them of the exact same thing, they're like, bingo. So this is called third-party resource, and it's something that we all do. We all do it, even my husband, okay? Have you guys ever had that where you're talking with your husband and had mentioned something in the past, and then he hears it from somebody else and he's like, oh, you're not gonna believe what so-and-so just told me. You're like, yeah. Okay, so when someone else comes in and does a presentation, it's like your audience, they trust you, they love you, they know you, but when it's validated by a second person, something just really clicks. So you want to choose a upline leader who is skilled in video, able to engage in a conversation during the video, in chat, and able to stay on for the 15-minute talk time or less, because you're promoting this event to your friends as a quick class, and you want it to be short and sweet. You don't want the video to carry on and on and on, okay? Okay, so let's talk about the secret sauce to these pop-in parties. It is in Messenger, okay? The secret sauce is in Messenger. So after the video, after your expert does your video for you, you want to follow up with the people that you invited, and you want to ask them questions in Facebook Messenger. Help them navigate which problems they need help with. And even better, you can put the message in a three-way with you and the leader that did the video. So like, let's say you're relatively new to Young Living, you're wanting to do one of these pop-up parties, but you really only know about a few products. Your expert, your leader, could do the three-way Facebook Messenger conversation. That way, if that person has questions about maybe hormones or skincare, maybe something that you don't know a lot about, they can really be that one to help answer questions and give more feedback from products that they've truly used and have experience with. Remember that the pop-in class is just the very first exposure. The Messenger is where you meet them and help them know what to order, how to place their order, and get everything going. So I like to use verbiage like, your next step is with someone. So like, let's say you're working with someone in Facebook Messenger, it helps to kind of get that conversation going to the next step. So your next step is you want to go to www.youngliving.com. Here's my referral number, or you can send them your referral link. Here's the products that were mentioned in the video, or here's the ones that we talked about, right? Your friend will already have that conversation going with you. You already know that they need respiratory support or they need digestive support. You can write all of that down for them, so it's really easy. And then help them through the checkout process. Make sure that you mention the benefits of subscription. Being on subscription is, you don't have to, but to make sure you just mention the benefits, because they might say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get on that now. I know that I can cancel it down the road if I want to, but I'm gonna take advantage of that and get the free points. Okay, and then check back in a week after they order to make sure that their products are in. So here's my tip to you. Anytime that I help a new person become a customer in Young Living, I put it on my calendar to follow up with them a week later and just checking in. Hey, has your order come in? Have your products come in? If they haven't, sometimes I'll call in for them and just to find out, where their products are at. Or if there's products have come in, make sure that they've opened them and that they're using them, that maybe they're a little bit nervous to start the diffuser for the first time, who knows. But let them know that you have resources on how to use those products, and that's a great time to send them to them, or however you want to follow up. But making sure that you do that is good. Okay, let's talk about the invite. So how to invite somebody to your pop-up party. So we like to recommend to keep the party small, between 10 to 20 people, so they can feel cared for and not spammed, right? That is super important. You want to comment and be really active in the event, but you also want to customize each invite. We have wording suggestions for your current customers to host or for friends to attend. So I like the if I would you approach. So asking them permission to send the invite. Asking them permission to send the invite. It really goes a long way. It makes them feel heard, that they're not being spammed, and very customized. So the verbiage for those invites that you can look at and use if you'd like are also in a document that we'll send to you. Okay, so I hope this answers a lot of questions that you might have about it. Get with a person that you would like to do your video and get things going, and we will make sure that you have the Google Drive doc that has the graphics and the PDF that helps you to get going. Have a great time, you guys. Have fun with this. Bye.